What's up, YouTube? Stealthy S8 here. Tomorrow, my Daytona Gray S8 comes in. Been waiting for it for a while. It was supposed to come in last week, but now, started making this YouTube channel so I can, document my S8, all the mods I'm about to do, and yeah. Tomorrow after work is when it comes in off the truck. I don't know if I'm going to get there before or after it gets fully dropped off the truck, but my goal is for this channel is to make sure there's not that much documentation on these S8s. Really, there's not really much. Everyone goes to the S6, 7, R7, R6, obviously, but yeah. So figured might as well make a YouTube channel and document my whole journey along with this car. And we are back. So car came in 2 days ago. I was gonna make a video of it yesterday, but it obviously didn't happen. So today is the day. So today we gotta go pick up my cousin, take him for a ride in the car. So we'll give a little rundown of the car and such, and we'll probably go down by the water. And yeah. All right, we are outside. We got the S8 key right here. I am from Wisconsin, so I don't know if y'all can see. Oh, you can't really tell, but it is very, very, very foggy out. Super foggy, but let's show the new car. And there she is, Daytona Gray S8 with the 21-inch factory rotor rims. And they are on Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's. Sweet, I gotta get those off because, as I said, I live in Wisconsin. 35% tint. Obviously, it's an S8, so it has the carbon mirrors, not carbon, prestige mirrors. Nothing really different around the back. Let's get the inside here. So we got the Bang & Olufsen sound system, the Alcantara door cards. It has adaptive cruise, so I do not get the full circle steering wheel. Then I have the carbon fiber all around. And in the back, doesn't have the rear seat option, but we got the Bang & Olufsen system right there. Then we got the Alcantara headliner. Then I have the solar sunroof, so this isn't glass, so it's just a fabric Alcantara material. Still pulls back, still does the thing where it lifts up like that, like a wing. Then yeah, we got more carbon right there. Got some air freshener pieces, but yeah, all in all, this car is pretty sweet. Has the electric shade, and yeah, overall it's just amazing interior. The black, I think this is an Audi design selection package. I don't know if these are considered the comfort seats, but they are ventilated and heated with the adjustments on it. And yeah, let's get this thing started up. Now, it doesn't really have a good exhaust as for the moment. I'll be taking the rear mufflers off. Then there's a middle resonator right over there. And that would be getting taken off the car. Let's go under the hood. All right. Had to turn the car off because the fans were way too loud. But under the hood, we got the 4.0T motor. But the S8s have the RS7 motor, so it has the bigger turbo and the better bottom end. The S8 got a dual box design, so instead of it just being in that corner right there, both turbos actually feed from each side, so they don't fight for air basically. But yeah, not really much at the moment. I do believe these are new turbos, so that leads me to believe is this car originally had the original oil screens on it, and it failed and it blew up the turbos. But yeah, overall pretty nice car. But yeah, next we'll probably get some interior driving clips. And yeah, all right, we are in the car, linked up with the cousin. He has a Ford F-250 gasser, and my buddy Porto is in his S6 right now in his sweet DS1 tune. I might do that on this, or I might go Jackal, because Jackal's low-key nice because I can get for cheap, because I had it on my previous car, which was my A6, and it was amazing. And I emailed Matt, and he said he is doing ethanol tunes for it, so I'm like, you can hear his truck. But yeah. Show the dash setup here. So I added the thing on VCDS where the sport mode and the drive mode show what gear you're in. I like it. Then I added the RS lap timer so I can see my boost gauge and my oil temp, because this car actually does not have the factory heads-up display installed. And I thought it did, but honestly, it's not that bad. I loved out my A6, but yeah. Yeah, so this is definitely no slouch with it being stock. I'll rub the window so there's no wind noise. But yeah, this is definitely not a slouch for it being a stock vehicle. So my A6 had let's see here, a 4.3, 4.2, 0 to 60. Actually, no, it was a 4.4. I think the best I got was a 4.2 though. But it's probably the best, like the best time I ever got on that car. So this thing from factory has a 3.8, 0 to 60. I don't know if I mentioned before, but I already have a buddy I'm in contact with my buddy right now, and he's going to be doing my muffler delete on here. Because, like, while, yes, this car is super nice and fast, I probably don't even need to touch anything. But I would also like to have an auditory experience. And there's him floating the truck. But I got to see, what's it called? I got to see, because in the air boxes, there is a padding in there usually. If it's like the last car, they put padding in the air box so it sound deadens. So I'm probably going to rip that out so I can get more turbo noise. Then after all this, I'm going to see if I can get diverter valve spacers and install them on the car so I can have blow-off valve noises. I would just add a blow-off valve from TGK, but that is a $100 kit, and it does not gain you any performance. I mean, it'll stop boost leaks because of the plastic parts, but yeah, not really much. It is the next day after that clip. I got to get this video done. I've done one of these before, but had a weird issue. The O2 sensor, like the wire for it was exposed. It was giving me a O2 sensor code, which was wonderful. But I think I fixed it. I just pulled it out of the crevice it was at and put it on top, and now it seems to be working pretty well. I don't have my radar in here anymore because the cord broke. Not good. But yeah, we're might gonna get a little bit of some rip clip.